Well, thank you for being here, Riley. Glad that you could pop in and say hello, even if you have stuff going on. Thank you for that. Very much appreciated. Hope you have a lovely day, my friend. Only one in the stream. You got here super quick, my friend. What was that? What was that notification? What the hell? What was that? That sounded like a Twitch sound effect, but what the hell? This is not the start that I was expecting to the stream. I don't know what that was. If someone knows Twitch and OBS sound effects better than me, y'all will have to let me know. Either now or in the VOD, because I don't know what that was. Very interesting. What? There it is again. What is happening? What is that? What is that noise? Oh god, now my headset's battery level is low. Ghost notification? Well, okay, so Riley, I know you can't stay, so my apologies for quizzing you, but since you're here, do you know what that sound effect was? Did you hear that? Did that come across on stream? Hey, Ducky Butt is here on Twitch as well, and we also have Solu. Hello, everyone. Hello. We haven't done our normal intro yet, because I'm trying to figure out what the hell these notification sounds are. As Riley says, ghost notifications, but it's like I don't have, like I have a notifications box, like in OBS. So the last thing is that Jason WFD followed on Twitch 4 minutes ago, prior to the start of the stream. Sounds like a Twitch text-to-speech notification? Interesting. I definitely do not have any Twitch TTS stuff set up. I have no idea where that would be coming from. And I have no understanding of how I would, like, turn it off? I don't know. Like, I just don't know what that is. We'll see if it keeps happening, and then I'll try to figure it out live, I guess. Nothing like a good old tech stream, you know? But yes, earlier stream today, Solu, indeed. Let's do a little bit of a proper intro here, shall we? So, of course, hello, everyone. Of course, my name is Tom, otherwise known as Titanium Legman, and we are back once again with some Dark Deity 2 Demonic. Going to be hopefully making some good progress today. I see that Riley already asked how close we are to the end, and the answer is nowhere near. We are currently on... There it is again. It'll be like a fire alarm beep randomly throughout the stream. So, it hasn't happened every time, but as soon as you put your comment in, Riley, it happened. But it hasn't happened every time you've commented. Did that come through on your guys' end, or is it just going to be something that torments me for all eternity? Because I can handle that, if so, that's fine. I just wish I knew what it was. Testing, testing, testing. Oh! It did happen that time when you commented as well. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. It didn't happen when you said I can hear it, though. That's weird. I don't know what to make of this. Well, if you guys can hear it, that's not good. I don't know what would be causing that. Okay, you guys can all hear it. Well, that's not ideal. That is not ideal at all. It's certainly not an OBS thing. At least if it's an OBS thing, it's not something that's showing in any of my feeds. Okay, that made sense. That was Vertigo 2000 following on Twitch, which very much appreciated, by the way. And that shows up in my alerts. There once was a leg that started a channel playing the games it loved. Hey, Random Rebel, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, no, that was also a different sound. Yes, it was. Absolutely. Yes, to continue the intro, until I potentially figure out what this mysterious rogue sound is that we're getting, we are doing an earlier stream today. Tuesday is still the designated stream day, like guaranteed, other random streams notwithstanding. But because I don't have work today, which is something I normally do have work on Tuesdays, I figured we'd start earlier, get some good progress through Deity, because we are only on chapter 12 out of 30, and we need to make some progress through Dark Deity here because we have a lot of games coming up that we got to cover. So I want to try and make a bunch of progress today. Hopefully that actually winds up being the case. We'll see if we can make that happen. So for anyone who maybe normally watches the streams but is watching a VOD right now because this is not a stream time that normally works for you, my apologies. Just want to try and make... There it is again. And that literally happened the second you commented, Riley. Like, the second your Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 8 launch today comment came up, we got that sound effect. Yep, that was me. I made that noise. But, like, how? And why only sometimes? Could it be people subscribing? I initially thought that, but I have my... Obviously, you guys can't see this, but, like, on my OBS, I have a scene that shows all of my notifications. And, again, the last notification that we have is Vertigo 2000 following on Twitch. From 3 minutes ago. So, I don't know what it is. That's so... I've never heard that sound before. So unless Riley knows what's happening and is just trolling us, which is also possible. Oh! Now it happened when Solu commented. What in the good God? Is this some, like, new YouTube feature or something that I don't want? What? Maybe someone joining the stream? Maybe? No, I don't think you're hacking, Riley. I just... It was like, maybe you're more knowledgeable about the way Twitch works than me, because it sounds like a Twitch sound effect. Hey, Canadia, we're trying to figure out what this weird phantom sound effect we're getting is. It's happening randomly, seemingly when people comment on YouTube. Let me pull up the YouTube stream really quick on my phone, just to see if there's, like, some weird notification or something that I can't see for some reason on my end. Because that's the only thing I can think of at this point. Because whenever someone comments, well, not whenever, but randomly when someone comments on the YouTube stream, we'll get this random sound effect. Yeah, and then nothing that time when Canadia said anything or when Riley said anything. What the hell? Is it an OBS setting? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But the thing is, like, I have my actual scene that shows events, right? So, like, when people follow, subscribe, super chat, all that type of stuff, gift memberships, but it's not showing up there. So we're just trying to figure out what it could be. Yeah, it's not consistent at all. That's what's so strange. Did OBS or Windows update? I mean, I Windows updated a few days ago, but I talked about that on stream, and we haven't had this sound effect, like, at all prior. Yeah, I don't know. Testing a message on here. Yeah, nothing. Weird. I mean, it's just going to be something we have to figure out together, I guess, chat. It's not like it's happening constantly, so, like, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. If it starts happening constantly, we'll have to band together as a team to figure it out, because I'm clueless on this one. Oh. And then, oh, and there's Vertigo on Twitch saying, been following on YouTube for a while, love the content, got me super excited to play Unicorn Overlord, one of my favorite games ever. Hell yeah, let's go, you and me both, brother! Very nice. Very, very nice. Maybe it stopped, hasn't happened in a few minutes now. I arrived and it got scared. Yeah, Canadia scared it away. The only thing I could think is that it's some sort of weird, like, being affiliate noise. But even then, I still don't know what it would be. That's, like, the only thing that's really changed recently. And even then, in the last stream, we had affiliates, so I don't know. Very odd. Very, very odd. But, I mean, hey, we can't stall forever. I'm not even that I'm trying to stall. I just have no idea what's happening. So, we need to play some Dark Deity 2. As I mentioned, we are currently on Chapter 12 out of 30, so we have to make some good progress today, thus the early start time for the stream. I'm planning on streaming for the majority of the rest of the day, we'll see what Jane's up to when she gets home, all that type of good stuff. But we're going to be powering through for a good long while here. So I've got my headset that I recently, and by recently I mean last night, super glued back together because I went to put it on my head to play some games with my buddies, and it shattered into pieces again. So that has been freshly Gorilla Glued together with an inordinate amount of Gorilla Glue. My controller is charged. My studio is nice and clean. I vacuumed yesterday. It's very cozy. We're going to go ahead and play some Dark Deity. Also, for those of you who are curious and may wind up asking, yes, as I mentioned in the Discord, I do have access to Warside, the recently released indie Advance Wars that we did the demo on stream a little while back and really enjoyed. So I have full access to the game. I just got lost in the sauce of so many different releases and so much different work that needed to be done, and I forgot that it was out yesterday, like that yesterday was the official release. So I'm currently playing through the campaign. I'm looking to do a full review video. I'm definitely enjoying it thus far. I have a lot of thoughts, so hopefully in the next few days I'll be able to squeeze that in as well. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh my god, there it is again. It almost feels like it's like when I was gonna say it's like when someone new comments in chat, but even then it's not the case. Because like Caffeine came in and she didn't trigger the sound effect. But then as soon as Courtney commented, we got the sound effect. I don't understand. And I have no alerts about it on Twitch or YouTube. This is so baffling. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it. Cause like note now as well, like we didn't even get like a pop-up. Like if someone does like a member message or gifts a membership or whatever, like it'll pop up on the stream, because like that's how I have it set up. Like that's what happens. But there was nothing for that. I don't know what that is. So weird. Well, again, we'll just keep an eye on it though. We'll figure it out with time, I'm sure. Okay, so in terms of things that we actually need to do here, we have some good weaponry, but not a ton of great people to put it on. Like, we have all these good swords. Oh my god, there it is again. Is someone gifting bits on Twitch? I feel like I hear that sound in other Twitch streams for donos. Well, that's what I would think, right? But, like, I don't have any notifications. It could just be bits. It could be like someone trolling by donating bits. I just don't know why it's not showing up anywhere for me to see. This is the issue with me knowing nothing about Twitch. Is random things like this could happen and I have no idea what's happening. I'm just a boomer flailing my arms through the dark. I have no idea. Just ignore it. I mean, yeah, we can. It's just like, what? I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Derail my thought process all stream. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let me look at one other thing. Let me just look at one other thing. I thank you guys for your patience. I just want to see one quick thing on my dashboard in my actual browser. Okay. So... I'm just looking at the bits and cheering option on Twitch. And from what I understand, it should show up. Oh my god, there it is again. No, okay, no. Yeah, there's no consistency here. Someone is trolling. Someone is trolling right now, and they're enjoying the fact that I can't figure out what it is. That is the conclusion that I've come to here. There's something happening that is not working the way that it should. Like, something that should be showing up. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my alert settings right now to see if I can figure it out. Because I'm betting what it is it's a Twitch. Yeah, no, let's see if it's cheering. Ducky Butt, did you just cheer? Because that could be what it is then. That could absolutely be what it is. I don't even know what cheering is on Twitch. Sounds like when someone's following and unfollowing. Interesting. Kind of, but not quite. It's just bugging me that it's not showing me... What do you mean a user with this email does not exist? I'm literally using it right now. What the hell are you talking about? Going to Twitch to try some things. Yeah, it's definitely a Twitch thing. So, like, yeah, that's Robbie Will. That's someone following. I have that. That shows up in my recent events. It's there. 100%. Also, thank you for following, Robbie Will. Apologies that you're doing so in the middle of me trying to figure out what the hell is going on with these alerts. Okay. Finally, I got in. So, when in doubt, blame Twitch. I mean, that's fair. Oh, there we go. I heard it again. There's Riley following. So Riley's on Twitch now. Testing, says Canadia. Okay. It doesn't seem to be when someone comments. That does not seem to be the thing. Okay, so here is... Can I test this sound? Oh, okay, no. So, see, that's Riley shows up with a bit there. That shows up. That shows up. Or that, yeah, cheer one bit, cheer one. That's different. That is a different sound effect. No, we're not actually going to ban anyone. So it's not the bits sound effect. What in the... And, like, you know, to my credit, I don't watch a ton of Twitch. I watch some, but I've never heard the sound effect before. And again, thank you for everyone who's bearing with me right now, and just while I try to figure out what the hell is happening. The Oblivion remake is real. Bless the fuck up. Oh, yeah, I've been hearing about that. I have been hearing about that. Also, welcome, of course, to Chip. And there it is again. So odd. I might just have to turn off the alert box for now until I can figure out what the heck this is. Because it's going to drive me nuts, especially if there's someone who's doing it intentionally, which I don't blame them for. Like, it's fun to mess around. Like, it's not a huge deal, but I just don't know what it could be. It's so weird that the bits show up in my feed. Coming from Twitch or YouTube, I can't tell. First time chatter. That's what I was thinking, Canadia. People redeeming channel points. Just did one for a random emote. Just first chat in a stream. The only thing I can think is that it'd be first chat in a stream. And it definitely seems like it's Twitch, yeah. It must be like a first-time chatter or something. Although there's Tater saying testing in Twitch and it didn't happen. This is going to be a mystery that drives us all nuts. All right. We'll keep messing with it, but we also do have a game to play here, so let's not waste too much time. Testo, we got an emote there. Now it's not happening. So strange. All right, we'll keep our ears to the ground. turn notifications off for one for a while. That's the issue, is the way everything is set up for me, I can't turn off just one. It's all or nothing. Although, I mean, actually, no, that's not technically true. Hold on. This, I promise, this is the last thing I'll mess with really quick here. I get stuck on stuff like this. So, I could go in here. And I could... Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't actually work. Oh, no, I can turn off Twitch entirely. Okay. I turned off Twitch. Getting back to work. Have a lovely stream, everyone. You can do this, Tom. Thank you, Chip. Thank you. Best of luck, sir. And we got the notification again there. Also, Ducky cheered after I turned off Twitch notifications, and it's still happening. So clearly... clearly something is not working properly here. Interesting. Alright, I've now turned off literally everything but direct YouTube notifications. We'll see if it keeps happening. I don't see it being a YouTube notification because it doesn't sound like it. But... oh my god, there it is again. Shut down and restart? I could, but I doubt that's going to fix it. Because I think it's something that's just built in. Reminder before I leave, put your Twitch link on your going live screen. Yes, I'm actually working on that right now. I just need to get the proper font. That is something I was working on prior to the stream, but I don't have what I need for it yet. Alright, yeah, we're just going to have to roll with it. We're going to have to roll with it for now. If it gets too annoying, we'll turn off all notifications. Okay, so, getting back to what we were doing. We have a really nice katana that is very, very good. The issue is that we only have one sword user in Alden right now. So we could potentially switch him to this, and it might be the better option for him, to be perfectly honest, because it's just going to have better power and accuracy. And he doesn't really need the crit at this point. So I think what we'll do, we have plenty of money. So we'll take this rune. We'll give him the katana. There it is again. Watch, it's my phone doing it? No, it's coming through my headset specifically. My phone is not hooked up to my headset. Also... yeah, I don't know. Weird. Very strange. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so the katana is just going to be a better option here. And we can give it Bastion, actually. So add 25% of our defense to unit's power. So that's going to be pretty nice, all things considered. I think we'll definitely put that on. As far as another option here, we're not really dealing overkill damage. I don't think we necessarily want to attack twice, because I don't think Reflection... or does it? Oh my god, there it is again. Make a note of things that could cause it to happen, then cross off every time someone else or something else happens. So I'm trying to make a mental list of it. And, like, so it happened there when Tristan popped in. So maybe it is first-time chatters. Tater says it sounds like YouTube. Maybe? Alright, we'll have to pay attention. If there's anyone who's currently watching on YouTube and lurking and would like to contribute a first comment for the stream, just like a howdy or a hello world or whatever, just to see if it makes the notification sound happen, that would be lovely. Because that's the most consistent thing I've seen, is it seems like it's when someone pops in and says something for the first time in YouTube chat, or maybe both chats, then the sound effect happens. I don't know what would be causing that. I've never encountered that before, but that might be the answer. I've watched a lot of Twitch, never heard that sound. Okay, fair. Hello world for testing. Testing, and nothing. Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Martins. But it doesn't appear to have done anything, so that kind of kills that theory. I don't know. Weird. We'll keep an eye on it. As far as what else I want to put on here, it's probably, honestly, just going to be a maul. Just get more power in for this counterattacks. Like, I kind of want to try the double attack thing, but I'm pretty sure reflection doesn't work with that, so, like, eh. Now we have the repeater here. Less damage, more accuracy for Zanel. Not a terrible idea, but I kind of like to just give more accuracy to the Deep Song Great Bow in general. And we can pretty easily do that, so I think we just do that. And then she's cooking. Zuhair. I think he's just doing what he's doing. Saxon's good. The Longbow of the Colossus. I mean, we could certainly be faster with the repeater, but I don't know that Gwyn's ever going to be doubling anything anyway because Seeker's attack speed is, like, not good. So, not to be too worried about that. Arthur's fine. Howran. We could put some runes on. I guess we may as well. Can I ask what settings are you using for the game? In terms of, like, difficulty and stuff? Yeah, we're on, do you mean, like, just actual game settings, like graphics or difficulty, or how do you mean, Courtney? I'm happy to let you know. Also, I don't know what made the sound effect that time. It has to be something that, for some reason, me turning off certain alerts isn't changing it. All right, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do, chat. You ready for this? I'm going to turn off all alerts. Just going to turn off all alerts. And if now it keeps happening, I am truly shook. All right, Howran, we're keeping as a wave seer right now, and I think that's fine for him, honestly. So in that vein, I definitely want to give him at least a rune. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So it can't be something with stream. Is there, like, am I getting some sort of, like, notification, like an instant messaging thing from somewhere? Is, like, somehow Discord making noise? But it can't. I've got streamer mode on. Is it OBS itself? I don't even know what it would be, though. There's someone somewhere is laughing their ass off right now, and I cannot even begin to comprehend where it's coming from. I'm checking, like, every app that has any sort of messaging on it whatsoever now. Someone is losing their goddamn mind right now, laughing at my misfortune. Streaming with OBS turned off. Sir, hold on. I don't think you have an understanding of how this works, sir. Don't think it's on purpose. Maybe not. It's not like Steam messages. I'm not seeing anything in any of my stream settings. I don't have, like, any, like, Twitter notifications or anything. It's not like YouTube is letting me know that I'm getting comments on a channel or something. That's not how that works. Or, like, on a video, I should say. Yeah, no, we're just gonna have to ignore it. Rebel's completely correct. I can't figure it out. So, okay, hold on. Last thing. Chat notification sounds. Yeah, hold on. I found... Okay, I've got a setting here for chat box. Display your chat on stream and set up sound notifications for new chats. I don't have a chat box source, but... Can I... That's what it is. I'm now making the sound, chat. You know what's super fucked, though? Chat notifications are disabled in my settings. So why are we getting the sound? That's me doing it right now. I am baffled. I am so confused. Trigger sound to notify you when there's new chat activity. Cool. I'm turning all of this off. I'm turning... The sound is down. The trigger threshold is off. That is weird. Okay. Well, we'll keep messing with that, because obviously I don't want that to keep happening. But now that we at least know what it is, we can work on it. But that's the thing, is I'm still hearing it too, Courtney. Like I said, try restarting stream. We might have to. Now that I've turned all of the actual sound effect, like, noise levels down, maybe it'll stop happening. We'll see. We'll see. To answer your question, though, Yimterial, I'm going to say, is my leg really titanium, sir? It is, actually, yes. Yes, I have a full titanium knee replacement, believe it or not. I'm a cancer survivor, so my right knee, the majority of my femur, and then my knee and a portion of my tibia are all titanium. The knee is like titanium, nickel, and plastic, but... So yes, actually. I'm chatting so much. Wow, look at me chatting up a storm. That was so weird. All right, cool. I don't know why we started getting that. What the fuck? What? All right, we're gonna restart the stream. I'll answer your question quick though, Courtney. Game settings, like what difficulty and what other stuff am I using? We are on demonic difficulty. No randomizer, no modified stats for allies, enemies, none of that. We are just on straight up demonic difficulty, and we have turn limits on at like classic mode. So restart OBS, yeah. And to do that, I have to restart the stream, unfortunately, but we will do that. We will do that really quick. I will get another stream going, and we will figure out what the heck is going on, man. Well, that's, yeah, like, see, now you commented, Courtney, and nothing. It's, like, random. It's weird. All right, we'll be right back. We'll be right back, everybody. We're going to restart, and we're just going to continue on like nothing happened. So just look for a new stream to pop up in, like, a minute and a half. No, you're fine, Courtney. You're fine. It's not you. I don't know what's causing it, but it's not you.